Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do Phoenix's 3-year update. And I just finished filming a Labels review on getting labels off for his school stuff because yes, he is starting preschool. I can't believe it. So Phoenix turned 3 2 weeks ago, I think it was, and I don't even know what to update. His last update was 2.5, and I just watched it, and it's like there's so much that he's doing. Back then, I remember saying stuff, and I'm like, wow, I felt like he's been doing that forever, but he's obviously just learned it in the last 6 months. So anybody who doesn't know, Phoenix is diagnosed with mild autism, and he had early intervention therapy. He had a ton of therapy. He had some days 2 days in a row. He had it almost every day. So he had a lot of therapy and he loved it. He loves to learn. Phoenix is 3 years old and he knows all his numbers, all his letters. He knows how to count past 100. He loves counting. He loves his ABCs. He loves spelling words. He can spell. He can pretty much read a good majority of stuff. Like, he knows now to sound things out. So he will put some letters together sometimes that don't make a word, and he starts sounding them out. Like, if he's like book, like let's say it's ABC, and he just makes these words, but he sounds them out. So he's getting the concept that when you see letters together, sorry, I just heard something. When you see letters together formed like a word and you don't know what it is, you have to sound it out. So he's doing that. He can read a handful of words like cat, dog, you know, those kind of easy words. He can spell words like dinosaur and elephant, and I don't even know, but there's a lot of words that he can spell. He just loves to learn. He just, everything for his birthday was ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. He is now sleeping in a toddler bed where we converted his crib, and he's doing pretty good with that. There are some times that he gets up, not at night. Nap times is where it's a little difficult, but he will be starting school next week and he will no longer be having naps because at school they don't have naps anymore. So depending how the weekends go, I don't know if I'll be still putting him down for a nap, but I know that night times is not going to be an issue because he's going to be so tired from not having a nap. Now he has one nap around 1 o'clock. He can go from an hour to 3 hours of napping, and it all depends. Lately there's been like a little strike where he hasn't napped. Today he's napping, so that's good. Actually, I think you guys can probably hear that music. I'm sorry about that. Him and Avery are asleep. He still has a couple issues with eating. He only eats a handful of stuff, probably the same things that he's been eating for a year. The other day he did eat fish sticks, which I was so surprised. He's starting to get a little lenient with me with trying something, and then he'll spit it out. Like before, like you can put any straw to him if you're out, anything, like, oh, here, and like, you know, Avery will just take a drink. Most kids, he will not. He'll push it away. But lately he's been getting a little bit more into just trying it, even if he'll spit it out. So the other day he tried, I think it was fish sticks and there was something else, and he actually ate quite a bit. The next day I gave it to him again, or 2 days later, and he didn't want any part of it. So I'm just gonna keep trying, and that's what we've been doing. But he still has like the main things. He doesn't really know how to take a bite out of things. He doesn't grasp the concept. He doesn't like hard things to eat. He likes really soft things. So texture and sensitivity is all a part of his autism, and we're still working on that. But he does eat a handful of stuff. It's not always the best stuff, but he eats, and that's kind of what's important right now. I know this battle will soon be not a battle anymore. Hopefully with school, we are going to be putting him, getting him school lunch at one point, and hopefully they can be like trying to introduce the things to him. Maybe the teachers will have better luck than we do, but we're just hoping for the best, and we're just happy that he eats. So he is not potty trained yet at all. He is nowhere near, I feel, nowhere near being able to be potty trained. He just doesn't grasp the concept. I don't think his communication skills are good enough for him to be like, I have to use the bathroom. And I don't think that he knows, like, in his body really what, sorry, Avery moved. He doesn't know that part of his body. I don't think he gets really what using the bathroom in the potty is. So school is definitely going to help us with that. They will train him, and I'm excited for that because once they start in school, I will obviously start here, but I haven't wanted to start because I feel like if I introduce it to him in the wrong way, he's gonna be turned off by it, because that's something that Phoenix is like, if he's kind of like, oh, into routine. So I think that if in school they show it to him and they introduce it to him, and they he sees the other kids doing it that are potty trained, I think that will definitely help build a good foundation to start his potty training, and it'll give him a good experience. So I'm waiting for that, which I'm sure a couple weeks into school they might start with that, see what signs they think, what do they think. So we're going to work together to get him potty trained. Anyway, so what was I saying? He's really smart. He can spell, he can write, he can write all his letters A to Z. He can write them. He can write all his numbers. He writes them like he'll write 21, 22, 23, 24. Like he knows all his numbers to 100. What else? He no longer has to like count and stuff when we go down the stairs. He used to have a thing like he had to count when we go down the stairs. He used to have a thing where he wanted us to say the ABCs along with him. Like he said A, we had to say A. He doesn't have that anymore. He was obsessed with the time at one point, and that's gone. So there are things that he has moments, short moments with, and then he's over it. So he has come such a long way. He talks so much more. He's probably still not at the exact level that he should be for being 3 years old, but compared to 6 months ago, it's amazing. He will say, there's an airplane. Like he's actually puts words together and forms sentences. And there's still, like I said, things that he doesn't quite understand that a normal 3-year-old would, but he has come such a long way with talking. And Avery is offering me a cracker, and I'm on a 3-day cleanse. I can't have this cracker. No, all done. So we are so happy with his accomplishments and how far he's come. And there's little Miss Avery. Look at her, she's teething. How far he's come, because it is just amazes us every day. Literally every day he gets further and further with talking, and we are so happy because it's so much easier. He'll tell us, I need eat, I need sleep. A couple weeks ago he said he wanted to go upstairs, so we took him upstairs to see if there was a puzzle, something he wanted, and he said, got in his bed and he said, I need sleep. And we said, okay, or I want sleep. He has moments where it's I need or I want. And that was worked on in therapy, so that's why he says it that way. And he is just the cutest little thing. He brings so much joy into our lives. He loves Avery. Avery gets a little bratty with him at times, and he's always like rubbing her head and kissing her. And he had a moment where he would like push her over a lot and laugh, but he doesn't really do that anymore. I think now that she's walking and runs practically, they play together better, and he likes being around her, and he's very happy when he sees her, and same with her. She's very happy when she sees him. Their bond is amazing. I love it. They do have their moments. She is like farting on me. They have their moments where they bicker or whatever. She always wants to give him everything if he's doing a puzzle, and she wants to give it to him the next piece. And that's where he kind of has issues with her, when he's trying to put his ABCs in order, or he's trying to do a puzzle and she gets in the way. That's when he's not too happy with her, because that's when he's not too happy with anybody. This cup is empty, Mama. I was doing Phoenix's names, stuff. She wants the cup. The cup is empty. It's empty, all done. Look, all done. Empty. So, yep, and she always wants his cup. She always wants what he has. But he is very good with her. I have to say he's come a long way with that. And just with everything in general, we are so, so proud of him and his accomplishments and how far he's going to go. And I can't wait to tell you guys all about him in school and how that's going to go. We went to visit his classroom and he liked it. He didn't want to leave, actually, and so we're hoping that he likes school. It'll be the first time that he will be away from us with total strangers, pretty much. He's never been away from me in his whole life. The only time he was away from me for more than a couple hours was when I went to the hospital to have her, and now he's going to be gone from me every single day for what, 7 hours there in school full-time. He's in school 8 to 3. I think I have to call him to know the exact times, but yeah, so it's gonna be very hard, but I know that he'll like it. The reason they go from early intervention into this program full-time is because if they have nothing until kindergarten if they have nothing until kindergarten, then they will regress. So that is the point of this program, which we are so excited for, because it is going to be amazing for him. So he will be in this program for 2 years, and then he will go to kindergarten. So let's see how this new journey goes with him in school, and me being a mom to a kid in school, and it's going to be amazing. But make sure you go check out our daily channel so you can see his first day of school and what me and Avery do while Phoenix is in school. I don't know yet, but just check out our daily life. We are less than 100 days away from 1 year of daily vlogging, and I love it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye. Say bye. Say bye.